let's talk about that Batman trailer, shall we? I'll put this down. The Batman. I am so excited for this film. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, please do. I think it's so well crafted, considering the fact that they haven't even shot half the film yet. And I think the tone is absolutely pitch perfect for Batman. Robert Pattinson as Batman. If you haven't been sold on it yet, I think that single frame of him in the church, like completely dead staring, is all I needed to see to be proven that he's got what it takes. The tone is so great, and that Nirvana song was so good. And I think it's so imperative for DC and Warner Brothers to be making these types of films. I think with the success of the Joker film and exploring these kind of independent worlds from the main DCEU continuity is the strength that these comic book characters have, to have so many different versions and so many different iterations that help explore all the aspects of this character. I still hear humming. Considering their alternatives, which is continuing the DCEU, which I'm sure they will, they absolutely have not proved themselves yet. They tried to do what Marvel did, except way faster. Marvel took 6 movies to build up that Avengers cast and then release Avengers. But DC decided to go 2 movies and then do the Justice League, which I think didn't allow them to build up the universe enough and build up these characters to the point where we cared about them. And rewatching those older films like Man of Steel and Batman vs. Superman does not give me a lot of hope, because if you rewatch Man of Steel without the soundtrack, I think it falls super flat. The soundtrack is one of my favorite movie soundtracks. Hans Zimmer absolutely kills it with that. But it's such emotional clickbait almost into you believing the rest of the film that without it, I don't think the film stands. And considering we're going to get a full-on Zack Snyder Justice League cut, I don't have a lot of reassurance in that, because he has not proven himself to me as a director with these superhero franchises. Because if Batman vs. Superman was so underwhelming, I'd much rather not see 4 hours of a Zack Snyder version of Justice League, even though I wasn't a fan of the Josh Whedon cut anyways. Watching the Batman trailer has really given me hope in the future of the DC properties. They can do what they want with the connected universe, but giving directors more creative outlets, unlike what Marvel has done, I think will be their niche within the superhero action-packed blockbuster genre. I also want to mention that upcoming Flash movie. I know Michael Keaton's been cast in it to return as Batman. I think it's a super ambitious project, considering they're trying to fix their past mistakes with this DCEU mixed bag of films. It's super ambitious to try and do that with one film, and if the X-Men films have proven anything, that it's just not realistic. You can't reboot the franchise and expect things to go over well. Even if this one film's great, I think less, smaller, condensed, focused films is exactly what Warner Brothers needs right now, as proven by the Joker, and I think will be proven by this Batman movie. Getting back to the trailer though, I myself I'm not sold on the Batmobile yet personally. I don't know if it fits so much in this world. Earlier people rumored that this film was going to be set in the 80s or 90s, which I think the car makes more sense then, but having the film set in the present with cell phones and modern technology, having Bruce Wayne, this multimillionaire, drive around in this kind of hot rod car doesn't fully makes sense to me. I'm sure when I see it on screen, it'll look better. I had a lot of doubts about that bat suit too, judging from the on-set leaked photos. But if you see that trailer and if you're not sold on Batman, I don't know what's going on with that. So yeah, that's a little short video about my thoughts on the future of the DCEU and this Matt Reeves Batman film. If you have any other trailers you want me to talk about, or any other movie announcements, please let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching.